Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to listen to a story, but I'm not going to tell you the title. You have to come up with a title. You have to listen and think of the title of the story. Right? Let's start. This is Pak Johan. Pak Johan owns an organic vegetable farm. He did not put any fertilizer to his organic vegetable. He did not put any chemicals, the bad things, spray, no. He did not. Why? Because he has got his scarecrow. The scarecrow. Pak Johan built this scarecrow himself and made it as scary as possible. He gave it an enormous and big straw arms that stretched out about 2 meters. 2 meters and big long leg The scariest thing about the scarecrow was its head, which was made of huge earthen pot. Earthen pot, the pot that your mom used to cook. The pot that cooks soup. The scarecrow's face was so scary and ugly that even he was scared to look at it. Pak Johan was scared to look at his scarecrow. Oh, this scarecrow must be very ugly. It was very effective. Why? Because this ugly scarecrow scared away every bird that tried to eat his vegetable. No bird dared to eat the vegetable because of this ugliest, scariest scarecrow. Mans and Lan were Pak Johan's neighbor. Man and Lan were jealous. They were jealous of Pak Johan's. They were very jealous of Pak Johan's success. Oh, the vegetables very big and beautiful, but theirs are like so small because the bird like to eat, and nothing scares the bird. But the scarecrow helped Pak Johan's vegetables, and the bird did not dare to come to eat Pak Johan's vegetable because of this ugly, scariest scarecrow. One night, Man and Lan stole his scarecrow because they are jealous, and they say, let us take the scarecrow so that our vegetables will not be eaten by the birds. The next day, Pak Johan realized that his scarecrow was missing. Oh no! And his greens, his vegetable, were all eaten up by the birds. He was so devastated. Man and Lan stole the scarecrow and locked them in their house. When they see Pak Johan was devastated, was very sad. That night, the brothers, Man and Lan, had trouble sleeping. They cannot sleep. Why? They could not get the image of the scarecrow horrible face out of their mind. When they try to close their eyes, they can see the scarecrow. When they try to open their eyes, they can see the scarecrow. Close, they can see the scarecrow. Open, they can see the scarecrow. Oh, they cannot fall asleep. Oh my goodness. Then, Man took out the scarecrow from his house and smash with a hole and buried it in the lawn. Buried it at the back of the house, the lawn. Then at the midnight, and they heard scratching and clawing sound at their back door. Suddenly, the door burst open and a long straw arm snaked in. Oh my! Whose long straw arm is that? Do you think it's the scarecrow's? The men froze in fear and they looked in horror as the headless scarecrow, because this man already smashed the head, and now the scarecrow had no head. They looked in horror as the headless scarecrow's body rose up. It caught Lan's neck. Lan shouted for help. Help! But Man had already made his way onto the moonlit road. Oh! And he ran. Man kept running. He glanced back over his shoulder, looked back over his shoulder, and saw the scarecrow was chasing after him. It was getting closer and closer and closer for him. He noticed that the scarecrow has a new head. What? There's no head, and now they got a new head. The scarecrow grew a new head, and it looked like I don't know. What do you think? Can you draw a new head for the scarecrow?